Hi there, welcome back to my channel. So I thought today I would do a quick book haul for you. All these books I bought in the last probably about month to month and a half. So the first three I have here are all graphic novels. So the first one is Wonder Woman, The True Amazon by Jill Thompson. Jill Thompson's supposed to be a wonderful writer. I don't read a lot of superhero comics or graphic novels, so we'll see. Hopefully I enjoy this one. The next one is Sega, Volume 6 by Fiona Staples and Brian K. Vaughan. I love Sega. I've been reading it since the beginning. I don't read the single issues. I wait for these volumes to come out, but yeah, I absolutely adore Sega. And then the last one I have here is one that I haven't really heard much about in terms of like what the story is or anything. I've heard lots of people say good things about it, so we'll see. Hopefully I enjoy it. And that's Monstrous by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda. So the art in this is absolutely gorgeous. I love kind of like the muted tones, so we'll see. Hopefully this one turns out to be enjoyable. The next one is a book that I didn't actually purchase myself. A friend of mine lent it to me. I didn't want to shell out the money for it. I hadn't heard a lot of great things about it, and even before it had been getting a lot of not so great reviews, I kind of was a bit reluctant to read it, and that would be Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by John Tiffany and Jack Thorne, based on the story by J.K. Rowling. So yeah, this is obviously a lot of you have probably already read this. So it's a manuscript, it's a script, sorry, and I'm a little bit leery as to whether or not I'm actually gonna like it. I read the first couple pages, and just reading about Harry as an adult was weird, and like, I don't know. I mean, I haven't read much into it, but the voices just didn't seem to really match up with what Harry, Ron, and Hermione were like in the original series. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Then I picked up a short story collection by one of my favorite authors when I was a kid, and this is some of his adult works, and that is The Best of Roald Dahl. I haven't read any of his adult writing. I haven't read any of his short stories. I loved his books when I was a kid, so I'm hoping I'll enjoy this. I don't read a ton of short story collections, but he's supposed to read kind of darker narratives, so we'll see. I hope this is enjoyable. And then I picked up a couple Cormac McCarthy books. He's one of my favorite writers. The Road and No Country for Old Men are two of my probably favorite books. So the first one I got here is Outer Dark by Cormac McCarthy, and this is about a woman who has a child by her brother, and her brother tells her that the child dies of natural causes, but she doesn't believe him, or she discovers that it's a lie, it says here in the back. So she goes out looking for the baby kind of in the wild. And then this one, Child of God by Cormac McCarthy, is about a man who is falsely accused of rape, and then just, I guess, his story afterwards. And then the last one I picked up, I'm really looking forward to, again, one of my favorite authors, and that's Daphne du Maurier, and this is The House on the Strand. So if you watched my first video, I mentioned that Rebecca is one of my all-time favorite books. And then I also mentioned that I had read Jamaica Inn by Daphne du Maurier recently, and that I hadn't liked it nearly as much. This one I've heard good things about, and it sounds like it's a lot more science fiction as opposed to more traditional gothic. So we'll see. Hopefully I enjoy this one. So that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing those books. Let me know if you've read any of them, or if you have any suggestions, or what you thought of these. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.